Kreo Swarm had actually been my daily driver before I got my Hall effect keyboard, and now we have their Swarm65, and this is actually better in many ways, but some things are just different. So let's see if you should buy it. I think that this could be almost as thuggy as the Ola F75. Inside its box, you are going to find some guides, the keyboard itself, some extra key switches, the cable, some stickers of course, and the keycap puller. As the name implies, this is a 65% keyboard, and I find this to be a much more practical layout than a 60% keyboard because you at least get dedicated arrow keys here. The lack of dedicated function keys may not suit people like me who actually work on their PCs, but the small form factor is really great for gamers and it lets you have lots of space on your desk for gaming at different angles. They have added some useful shortcuts like print screen which you can directly access, and there's also a second layer for the media functions that you can activate by pressing function plus tab, but there are no markings for these media function on these keys, so it will be difficult to remember which switch does what. This also supports macOS and you can switch the OS modes easily. At the bottom, you will find some nice rubber feet for grip and a set of 2-stage foldable legs for different typing angles. The keycaps are double shot PBT, and at least for me, this is the first Kreo keyboard that has shine through PBT keycaps, so you can see these RGB colors in their full glory at night, and it is a very important feature for any keyboard with lighting. I am not sure if there will be a white color, but that is generally helpful in letting you see the letters without turning RGB on. There are a variety of per key lighting effects and reactive effects, and you can control them using the onboard keys or the software. The volume wheel is also the same metal knob with a knurled finish in a smaller size. It feels great to operate and you can press to mute the audio. This is a tri-mode connectivity keyboard, so we have wired USB-C, 2.4 GHz dongle and Bluetooth 5 connectivity with up to 3 devices. The USB dongle can be hidden away securely behind one of these sets of feet, and it is quite low profile, so that is an improvement over their earlier models. Do give this video a thumbs up if you're liking it so far. A small keyboard like this is really nice for using with your phones, TVs or tablets with Bluetooth. Like its bigger brother, this is also a modular keyboard, so you can easily replace the switches in case they stop working or change them to a different kind of 3-pin or 5-pin switch. This really increases the longevity of these keyboards, and you already get additional switches in the box in case something bad happens. It is also a mod-friendly keyboard and you can easily open it by screwing it from the bottom. I am not doing that on this keyboard because I broke the power switch on my original Swarm while doing this. You have to be careful about the position of the mode selector while closing this, which I didn't do. You also have the option of using either the GTMX Sense switch, which is kind of tactile, or you can get Kreo's new Starling linear switch, which I got. Both of these switch options are pre-lubed, so you won't have to lube them before you can enjoy the action. This new Kreo Starling switch is quite stable even without being a box type switch. It sounds very good and feels great to type on, but if you press it slowly, then you may feel that it is not as smooth as some other linear switches. This is something that you will only notice while pressing the key down slowly, so in general this is not an issue, but it is just something that I thought was worth mentioning. It has a pre-travel distance of 1.9mm and I personally prefer 1.5mm or lower, but 1.9mm is within the sweet spot for most people because a lower pre-travel distance can lead to mistypes. GTMX Sense should also be a great option for those who like a very slight tactile bump in the initial position, and it almost feels like a linear switch. The typing experience has been really great on this. I am able to type really fast and accurately, and the sound of this keyboard just makes typing such a pleasure. They have their 5-layer sound absorption with updated materials for a more muted sound, and the Swarm75 was not able to reach the thockiness level of keyboards like the Ola F75, but this one does sound better than its bigger version. All of the features I mentioned, a 1000Hz polling rate and its size make it a great choice for gaming. The software allows you to enable a SOCD-like feature so you can move left and right super quickly in games, and the way it helps is that it makes your opponents think that you're having a stroke so they let you win. Kreo's software also lets you do other software stuff like changing the function of different keys, customizing the different layers, assigning macros, updating the firmware, and customizing the lighting on per key basis. We have a 4000 mAh battery inside, which is quite respectable for a keyboard of this size, and you should expect it to last very long if you don't keep the lighting on. So the Kreo Swarm65 is another good launch by Kreo. I really like most things about it. The build quality and keycaps are awesome, the sound is great, and the only thing that I wish they had was a switch option that is faster like the Huano speed switches they used to have earlier. At price of around 4000 rupees, it does fall in the upper price segment, so you will have to decide how much of a premium you are willing to pay for the extra nice things it has, like its super thuggy sound. It does have many competitors below its price range, so also feel free to check them out and compare. You can also check out the Hive 65 I covered some time ago, which is a similar keyboard but without wireless option. I'll have the links to check this out in the description. Let me know if you have any questions about this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.